Professional sailing has entered the mainstream as a dynamic, media-driven international sport, and this has created the demand for a new around-the-world race, one that is affordable to both professional sailors and aspiring amateurs. Race co-founders Josh Hall and Brian Hancock have created such an event, the Global Ocean Challenge.
There's been a growing need for a new around-the-world race, one that's affordable for short-handed sailors. While the major leagues like the Monde Globe, Velux 5 Oceans and the Barcelona Road Race are all superb events, they are technically and realistically out of the reach of most sailors. The boats are extreme to sail and the budgets require a substantial investment from a sponsor. We view the Global Ocean Challenge, while extreme in its own right, as a stepping stone event, a way for sailors that have previously done a mini campaign or a Figaro campaign to ramp up their efforts to an around-the-world race.
Experienced sailors in their own right, with over 500,000 miles of offshore sailing experience between them, Hancock has competed in 3 Whitbread round-the-world races, whilst Hall has sailed the grueling Vendée Globe non-stop around-the-world race. They have now turned their talent and energy to creating an event for competitors and sponsors, and will strive to ensure that the Global Ocean Challenge is professionally run and provides maximum return for both suppliers and sponsors.
Hi, my name's Josh Hall, and for the last 24 years I've had the great privilege of being a sponsored solo racing skipper, campaigning around the world, transatlantic, often solo, often two-handed. Both disciplines are hugely rewarding for the skipper and the crew on board. The rewards aren't just for the skipper though, although a solo circumnavigation is certainly one of the toughest challenges that is available on the planet. The rewards are also there for the sponsors, and I was fortunate enough to have the same sponsor for 9 years of my racing, a sponsorship which grew year on year and eventually culminated in the building of a brand new Open 60 race yacht. My sponsors, Gartmore Investment Management, didn't just want branding on the boat, although we made sure that the branding was highly visible and that it worked for them in a strong way. We also used the boat for a multitude of other benefits for the sponsor. Hospitality sailing. I've carried out hundreds and hundreds of sailing days with 10 or 12 clients of my sponsors on board, all of them leaving the yacht saying that they've had the best corporate day out they've ever experienced. We also used the boat internally for an internal pride within the company, and indeed for team building days on board the yacht. All of these various facets proved to myself and to my sponsor that sailing sponsorship really does work. And in the modern sponsorship arena, I honestly don't think that there is any better bang for buck than sailing sponsorship.
The Global Ocean Challenge will be raced in the established and exciting 50-foot class, as well as the burgeoning 40-foot class. This event marks the first time that both solo and double-handed sailors will compete on the same global race course, and it is this combination that has the international press and sailing world buzzing.
The Portimaoglobalocean race will start in September of 2008 from the seaside town of Portimao on Portugal's beautiful Algarve coast and circumnavigate the world by the 5 southern capes. Leg 1 is a 7,000-mile tradewind run from Portimao to Cape Town, South Africa. Leg 2 takes the fleet into the Southern Ocean, south of Australia, to Wellington, New Zealand. Leg 3 takes the fleet back into the Southern Ocean, this time around the infamous Cape Horn at the southern tip of South America. From Cape Horn it's up the coast of South America to Ilhabela, Brazil. Leg 4 is another tradewind run, up the coast of South America, across the Caribbean, into Charleston, South Carolina. And the final leg is a 3,500-mile sprint across the North Atlantic, back to Portimao.
Sailing alone or double-handed around the world can be a life-changing accomplishment. From desperate lows that require courage and inner strength to exhilarating highs unmatched in any other sport.
Brian and I have created a race which we believe will become the preeminent solo and double-handed round-the-world race in existence. And we wish to invite skippers, sponsors and crews to come and join us on this global adventure. We know it's going to be good. I think you know it's going to be good, and we look forward to seeing you at the start line.